Damn.
Tom, Long Island, what's up?
What's up?
Hey.
What's up, Jimmy? Can't wait to see you this weekend, dude.
Thank you, man. What do you got, Tom?
I went to Patrice's show Friday night, and he killed, and he destroyed this table of old people. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
It was hilarious.
Danny came in today. He saw Patrice at Governor's, and Danny said that it was like a war.
Oh,
I mean, most of the people sat and did what they should do, enjoy the comedian. If you're not enjoying them, let other people enjoy them. Shut up. That's all a comedian asks for.
Sit down
if you're not
and
enjoying
shut
it,
up.
just let everybody else. If the whole room's not enjoying it, then maybe you should be able to yell and scream and do your thing.
It was just, you know what it was? It wasn't even that amazing. It was just some entitled Long Island broad and her beat-down husband.
What happened? I heard there were cops involved.
Yes, and one of the ladies.
And karate chops.
Super rich, and she was karate chopping at the cops, saying, "I'm better than you." Hi-ya!
The cops showed up?
They showed up because the guy stood up, the guy, Jimmy, that owns the place, he finally had to move him away because I was on this guy's wife. Because when a woman's heckling, I don't say anything to the woman. I talk to the guy that goes, "Does this belong to you?" And I just start.
What did she say to start the whole thing?
She's just, anything I said is like, yeah, whatever. And I look at this
all
guy,
loud.
Yeah, all drunk and loud. And I look at this guy and I go, let me show you something about women. And I say, look, she's not going to be able to talk unless I continue to talk myself. She has nothing to say. So I sat there and she had nothing to say. She went, "You're just stupid and you're going to bother my friend." So I just looked at her and she finally shut up. So when I talked, then she talked again, and then it was on. So I would have to constantly berate him and berate her through him. I like kept calling her it. Does it belong to you? and calling her man swears, you know what I mean? And
guys don't like hearing that.
Yeah, I just called him man. And he said, "I didn't come here to watch you insult my wife." I said, "So tell her to shut up so I don't have to insult her no more."
Is everyone applauding as you're saying this?
It was
they must have been.
retarded.
And is that what that dummy did? He sided with her even though she was
Even
running
though
her
she
mouth.
was wrong, yeah.
Ugh.
So he stood up, and then he started calling me names and everything. And then he called me a bitch, and then said,
Did he go for the,
Go for the what?
The racial angle.
No, he was scared to do that. I think he did that outside. I heard he was calling me all kind of N-words, but not using N-word, the actual,
Sure.
authentic one. So, but he goes, "Come outside." And I go, "I already know you can't even control your wife. You're not going to be able to control me." And then, "What's the matter with your fists right now? They get better outside?" Get out. And the crowd starts singing, "Nah, nah, nah, nah." But then she had a friend, of course. You know, ladies always stick up for her. And they just, it was three of them. They just got in my face, and she goes, "I write for the something, 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 and I will destroy this place." And the cops came to try to throw her out, and she karate kicked at him. She old lady karate kicked, hi-ya karate kicked at him.
It was hi-ya karate?
Yeah, hi-ya karate kick. And said, you will not, I'm better than you. And it was just, and the crowd, but unbelievably, the crowd, they gave a standing ovation during that whole thing. It was so crazy, but they had to leave. They were poisoned. But it was just this drunk came in with a limo, didn't know who I was, kind of, this show's about me. And the guy goes, he says, "Get him off the stage." And I said, "You're the headliner." I go, "It makes more sense for you to leave than for me to leave because it's all over when I'm gone." When you go, you can still go on. Stop being selfish your whole life. Get out.
He wants you to get off the stage and wreck everyone's good time.
Oh, man.
Go.
Amazing.
Just what pigs. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
Your fists get better outside.
I like the part she was doing hi-ya karate, though.
Oh, hi-ya. She was kicking at the Cubs.
Was there security there or no?
No, it was just the guy that owns it.
That's why I bring Kenny. He has a
Long
gun.
Island, man.
Just
You should have brought the Gavin. Should have brought
I
Gavin.
didn't think I needed it,
6'5", 290, no fat.
I didn't think I needed it, dude. And I was just, but it was, Governors was fun.
Did you want Gavin there, though, when that was going on?
Not even.
No?
They just weren't the type of people I was worried about. They were just rich.
Yeah.
We run the world.
Title
people.
press.
Yeah.
Let's go to Erica in Jersey. Back to you, Erica.
Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Patrice, I was at your show Friday night and you absolutely killed. It was hilarious, and when those girls walked out, it was about the funniest thing I've ever seen.
All right, that's what we're gonna get into here. Patrice was at Caroline's. He killed once again. A lot of O&A fans there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Web Junk 20 fans there.
Yeah.
For the VH1 show.
Mixing. And that's not a good mix.
No.
45-year-old perverts and 10-year-old girls from Web Junk and the 50-year-old psychopaths that listen to this show mixing together in a fucking comedy club. Both not knowing me from comedy. One knowing me from Web Junk, the other from there. And I got my comedy people, because my comedy people come late, or they come on time. O&A's fucking sociopaths come 10 hours early and get in the front. Yeah, it's raining things. Thank you, man. I've been doing comedy for a little while. Let me just do this. And then you got the 10-year-old girls who go, this is not like Web Junk. I don't know. So I had 16-year-old girls coming in with the someone's gonna get killed and murdered clothes on at my fucking show. And I'm like, look, please go. I didn't ask them to get out, because I'm not going to talk about anything that you know about, because then what happens is it starts to break down and they start to go, this ain't funny. Then they have a conversation in themselves. And then one girl, I said, sweetie, your skirt. Everyone can see what you think is an ass or whatever, or some of your crotch. And it's like, you know something, there's grown, crazy human beings here. Why don't you leave? She stands up and goes, let me tell you something, motherfucker. You know. And I said, do you see what I'm saying? And then I get into the women thing like I always can't stop.
Yeah.
And I go, you know, I could take you by the top of your head and twist it left fast, and then twist it back right, and the rest of your body will still be going left, and your neck will break. And that's how you end up in a fucking crab basket in the bottom of the ocean in Aruba, because your fucking mouth. And they just got up and got horrified and left. And I was like, thank you for leaving. So I don't get in trouble for someone at this crowd, because it was that type of show. It was a bunch of hairy fucking middle-aged men just and excited.
Hey, Patrice, it's raining stuff.
I'm like, can you not writing O&A rules on the bathroom stall? Can you not fucking do that, please? Can you not fucking do that? Can you take your picture and move along?
That's our listeners. We love them. That's them.
Patrice, can I get another one? Sure, no problem, man.
They will now support whatever you do.
Thanks.
It's good and bad.
I appreciate it, you fucking
I was telling Patrice in the office before the show, because he was discussing this. I go, we drove Brian Regan to drink. Brian Regan is the cleanest comic you'll ever see. Yeah. And people love Brian Regan, right? So back at NEW, we were just so massively huge in the New York area. Brian Regan blew up on our show. He was already blown up in the comedy world, but then he blew up with our listeners. They had to add like a fourth show at Caroline's one night. He was doing a 7 and 8:30, a 10:45, and like a 12:15 show or something. And people were just yelling out his act the entire night, where between shows he started doing shots with us. He was losing his mind because he couldn't control the crowd anymore. There was standing room only. The place was beyond packed. He's getting into these long-form bits, and all of a sudden, the big yellow one's the sun. And he's trying to be polite, like, I'll get to that. And then someone else is yelling another line from another bit, and they're all punchlines to his bits.
And Regan's not a crowd worker guy. You know?
I like crowd work. It's very fun. I make examples in Philly when I was on the show for like 2 weeks straight, and Philly was packed. They came out. Yeah. But every show I had to make just a slight example.
Example of some people, right?
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Take your feet off the stage. You know, it'll be just one guy by himself, leaning, and he actually gets on the stage to goes, and he starts whispering under his breath, "It's cold out here." And I go, look, man, do me a favor. And I have to explain to the crowd, listen, everybody, there's a guy up here whispering things from the radio that I did. Now, I'm not going to throw you out because I like you, but I'm going to have you removed to the back of the room by yourself.
You redistribute the crowd.
You have to go into you have to regulate these fucking psychos that come to your show.
You know what? You're a smart man, because Brian Regan was too polite, and the crowd took over this time. This goes back a few years. It's different now.
Like a fungus.
And there's Brian Regan backstage, like, hey, hey, you guys want to do a shot? And I'm like, what? I've known you for a couple of years now. I've never seen you touch alcohol, basically, you know?
Yeah.
And we're doing shots in between shows just so we could get through that night because it was just one of those crazy, crazy nights.
And you love the love. You love the fucking, you love the love that it has, you have for the show.
Yeah.
And you love the love they give you, but it's like, just, do you understand that I don't want you fucking yelling at me about radio shit? So what am I supposed to start doing? It's rain and stuff. And then there's 100 people who go, what is he doing?
Fuck is he
then
doing?
there's another 100 going, what is it? It's like they infest the show and sit in the fucking front and just.
That's our listeners, baby.
And then at some point they're not talking, but they have a face that no man should have for another man. Just a big eye.
We talk about the face.
Patrice, yeah. Oh God! And I go, don't be that happy to fucking see me.
My family talks about the face when they see me on about. It's like, dude, what's up with that, man?
Hey, dude.
Do you have a gay audience? I'm like, no, they're just guys that love the show.
And I think they feel like it's another phenomenon where it's not like they're fans. Mm-hmm. They're not fans. They're like when guys call in, hey guys, it's never like, hey, you know, long time listener, first time caller, blah. It's all like, dude, listen to Channel 6. There's a guy talking about your mother. And you're like, hold on, let me watch. It's not, we're friends sort of thing.
Right.
Or we're enemies. It's like, I fucking hate you, Patrice. On a, I hate you, Patrice level. Not on a, I don't want to hear Patrice, I'm going to turn. But listen and hate you.
Yeah.
There was guys at the show, I said, why don't you 4 cocksuckers leave? They wouldn't go. They wouldn't, like, I was like, what kind of fucking asshole are you? They just hated me from the show, but they hated me enough to stay.
And to come out in the first place.
And to come out to hate.
Wow.
It's brutal.
That makes no sense.
But you're regulating it. You learn how to deal with it. But I find my show, I start going into, you know, having diabetes and the whole thing. And you see some people buckling down. And then, you know, a couple of O&A guys will go, oh, dude, what's he talking about? Ramon! Listen, can you not fucking do that, or I'm gonna have to have you fucking removed.
It's a fine line. I go to a lot of comedy shows, and sometimes the heckling is a lot of fun, and it brings like an energy to the show. But then it's like, sometimes it's too much, and you get frustrated as just a guy sitting there wanting to watch, you know, a comedian.
Just want to watch the show.
Because you know he's going to get into some really, really cool things, but now he's getting distracted because this, and it's usually just someone that is just too fucking drunk, doesn't know that they're just bombing for everybody else.
And when you toss them, they got that look like, what? I just want you to have a good time, you fucking fat fucking what?
So you tossed this woman. And her friends?
All her friends.
So what was
4 of them?
4 of them.
Out you go.
And the reason was they just weren't enjoying the show?
No. They were over enjoying it. I've never kicked anybody out for having a great time. Every time it's like they kept jumping on the timing, and they started having a show amongst themselves. So they were going, yeah, then they would look at each other and go, you hear what I said? You hear what I said? And it was, you know, Caroline's is on Broadway, so a lot of people like just come in because it's on Broadway.
Yeah.
So it's some fucking white lady, some mixed couple from Sheboygan sitting around these frothing Long Island idiots with M&M coats and some chick who's like cursing me out like she's a dude, you know, like.
So how do you kick them out?
Easy. This is what I do always. I say 6 times, relax. Chill out, man. Let's do something, you know.
Yeah.
I go, okay. All right, listen. Then I get eye contact with who was supposed to be throwing them out. And then as soon as the last straw comes, I go, oh, boy, should I throw these motherfuckers? Because here's the key to throwing people out. The crowd has to want those people to go.
Uh-huh.
You can't do it yourself because the crowd will go, this guy is a dictator. He's a fucking dick. But you have to kick him out.
Guy paid to get in.
Exactly.
This guy
They'll turn on you. So you have to get to the point where the crowd's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, I think I have to get rid of them.
Then when you throw them out.
Yeah, get them out of here, please.
Then they like you.
But, hey, listen, and I always go, I'll pay for their drink. It was a fight in Philly. Because the guy goes, I threw a guy, I go, pay for his drinks, get him the fuck out. Because this is the guy that yelled out the joke, hey, what do you call an Italian prostitute? Has nothing. This is where you have to throw him out. When me and you are talking about the price of oil, and if Opie comes in and goes, cheese, you go, listen, Opie, you have to go. So we're talking about something, and this guy goes, you call, what's an Italian hooker? A pasta dude! A pasta dude! Oh, yo! So I go, get him out and pay for his stuff that he drank.
Yeah, sure.
So his friends didn't leave. At the end of the show, they come up, and thank God Big Gab was there at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Gab came up, ready to blast somebody in the head.
Fuck with him.
So he goes, dude, you owe us money. To me. You owe us money, because the guy you threw out, it was his birthday, and he was paying for everybody. I said, I don't give a fuck. You should have left with him, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So we get into this fucking thing. He wants his money and it's like, man, get out of here. But then it's like I'm intimidating, but I'm a fat dude. I'm a big fat dude, but Gavin is a tanker.
Yeah.
And when he came up with that giant head and giant neck, the guy goes, dude, I just wanted the dude. He did the dude wiggle out dude thing.
Isn't that great when you got friends like that could just walk over and diffuse the situation with their mere
looks like
size?
he can beat up his whole crew.
Yeah.
I don't look like I can beat up a whole crew. Maybe get one guy in a headlock. Gavin looks like he can dispense a three quickly. Like it's 4 of y'all, and you got the biggest mouth, and Gavin goes, blah, 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 to 3. Dude. And this motherfucker's like,
Gavin's intimidating when he smiles.
He's just
one of those guys.
Serious.
But anyway, let's get it back to this, man.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying, that throwing people out is a technique that sometimes you have to. I hated to throw that girl because she literally, they were having a good time, but their good time was in their own mind.
Yeah, it was ruining other people's good time.
Yeah, it was like she was a cancer, and I wrote her back to explain that she was a cancer. You had to be removed. You're like a bad titty.
We're getting to the email she sent to your MySpace account. So then when you threw them out, the whole crowd applauded. They were loving the fact that you got rid of them?
No, because the show was very strange as it was. It was a weird show. I was trying to figure out...
How awkward is that, though? You get thrown out of a club, you got to pick up your belongings and maybe finish your drink real fast, and everyone's looking at you. Right?
And you get thrown out to go to the principal's office.
It was just a mixture of... I'm learning this new mixture because it's people who aren't my fans. There's people who are fans of mine from one particular aspect, but not my comedy. So they come out, and I win new ones, but some of the ones that know me from the radio go, I don't like him.
They don't like you. I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Going to the hospital?
Fucking shit.
And then the web junk people are kids. So they come out and it's like, he's not talking about ice cream flavors.
This isn't web junk.
So they come together and it's an ugly mix, and I have to regulate.
Let's go to James on Long Island. James?
Yo!
Hey.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Yo, what's the matter? This guy's mad because I was a little funnier than him or something?
That's the Eminem guy. You idiot. Right. You wasn't a little funnier, you fucking idiot. You was a bother.
This is the guy from Philly?
No, is this the Philly guy or the Caroline's guy?
I'm from Philly. What the hell?
Yeah, this is the... do you hear him? This guy was at the show. Do you hear?
This is the guy that was with the girl?
Yes, but this may be the girl, because she had the same voice. They were just...
Might be a girl. What, are you crazy?
Listen to him. Listen to him.
You gotta be fucking shit.
So you got a girl, a guy...
And their two friends. Out you go. Get out. And you thought you deserved not to fucking leave? You thought you was helping the show? You thought you was being funny? You were being as annoying and show-stopping as you are right now. Out you fucking go. You in that yellow M&M coat bothered me.
Yo, you pick out the only people that were there to see you.
But do you know that the fucking... You were the only people who were announcing that you knew me. Go get him, baby!
James, were you a little too obnoxious?
Yes, he was.
At the Caroline show?
Right, be honest.
I wasn't too obnoxious, man. I was having a good time.
Be honest. Let me tell you something. Dude, let me tell you something. There's a difference between, like, a rock concert and having a good time and a comedy club and having a good time. I've been to a lot of comedy clubs, seen a lot of comics. I know what having a good time is in a comedy club. It's sitting, watching the comics do their shit, and laughing about it. It's not being louder than the comic, trying to make it your moment in front of the crowd where you get a line in and the audience laughs, and now you're the guy, the center of attention. I've seen the guy that wants to be the center of attention guy, and that ain't a fucking good time. It's a good time for you. It's not a good time for everybody else. It's a bad time for everyone else. So if you were trying to be attention guy, everyone wanted you to run out.
I wasn't trying to be attention guy. No,
he wasn't. Yeah. Do you hear his fuck? Does anybody believe he's not trying to be attention guy? And imagine this: his girl that wrote the letter, 1,000% worse.
Wow.
Because at least he was extra. This guy, to be honest with you, I'm fucking with him because he was having a good time. I could have kind of got him to chill out.
Worked with it, yeah.
Which is a girl thing.
Was it your girl, James?
No, it wasn't my girl. The girl that he was pissed off at ain't even the one that wrote the letter. The girl that wrote the letter was my sister, the little blonde chick that was sitting right in front of him.
We got the letter, and that's what we're getting to
Her
here.
name is Snatch on MySpace.
Nice name.
By
You gotta
the
give
way,
her that.
It's Snatch.
I gotta respect her for that. Snatch.
I'm going to throw James on hold for a second. So, Snatch wrote this fine email to Patrice O'Neal's MySpace account after she got thrown out of Caroline's with James, who's on the line here. Okay, Patrice, it starts. Okay, Patrice. You were funny and really good at making fun of other people, considering the size of your damn self.
Already, first sentence.
And make
fat
sure
joke.
this is Long Island voice in your head.
Should we keep track of all the insults? Or is it all fat jokes in this email? I haven't read the whole thing yet.
It's just go.
That's right. I'm the blonde chick that was sitting front row at Caroline's last night. Yeah, you know, one of the people you had escorted out because we broke your concentration and because we were funnier than you will ever be.
All right. When some little blonde chick and her brother, who sounds like this guy, is talking about how much funnier they are than the comic, I'm not really believing they were funny to the crowd there.
Of course
they
not.
were funny to themselves, I bet.
Of course they were.
Oh, they were hilarious.
They were having a great time
and
with
laughing at themselves. Don't forget that. They were laughing at themselves.
Because they're funny to themselves.
Right.
We were probably the only people there who had a fucking clue who the fuck you are.
All right, there's another
Just you
thing.
four.
Just them. Everyone else came there thinking, I don't know. I never heard. His name sounds like someone I might want to see.
Hey, let's go see a white woman, Patrice. She sounds funny. Patrice O'Neal, good old Irish chick.
Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, let's get in there.
Wasn't she on the Golden Girls?
Yeah, she gets into that. We weren't just going out for drinks at the comedy club. Oh, who's playing? Who gives a fuck? It'll be fun. No, we actually came to see you, and you know what? You let me down, and I'm going to let the whole fucking world know what a piece of shit you really are, because you were scared of a bunch of white kids.
I was horrified.
Now the race angle comes in.
I'm a phony. They horrified.
The only thing the only white blonde girl Patrice would be afraid of is the one pointing finger and going, he's the guy that raped me.
The rapist.
That is the only time a white girl is going to scare Patrice.
Miss, you left your hair on my coat. Can you take that, please?
Yes. Could you take it off? I don't want it under my fingernail, so you grab it.
You brushed against me on the train. Can you take you and your DNA? I walk around with Windex just to make sure my coat is clean.
Patrice walks around with a CSI team just to make sure he's okay.
No white woman DNA on you.
Wait, let me make sure no white woman spit on. There you go.
Jesus.
Fucking Clorox.
The first black person I have ever seen that was ever afraid of white people.
Yeah,
I'll
give her that.
I hope you got some laughs out of the 50-year-old ladies that were left to watch the rest of your lame-ass show.
Wow. 50-year-old ladies in there.
Had a great time when they
bunch
left.
of them.
Had a great time.
And the women who walked out in, like, the first 10 minutes of you coming on was smart. Well, anyway, I just want to thank you, because if we had stayed for the rest of the gay-ass homo shit you call comedy...
You do gay-ass homo shit now?
Yeah, this gay-ass homo shit.
You know, I'd love to see your gay-ass homo shit set. I haven't seen that one when I go to see Patrice.
We would have missed our train, so for you kicking us out, we got the fuck out of New York City in time to catch our ride back. And then in capital letters, great fucking job, you fat piece of shit.
In capital letters.
Exclamation point.
See, I've had fist fights with less passion than that letter.
Yeah.
Did she fucking and the thing is, this can turn back around. She can love me. Because if she realizes, because I wrote her back, and she has to realize that she was wrong. It had to go. She had to go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, baby. I don't want you to hate me, but you have to go. And if you come back ever again, it's like the Pound Talk thing. Gotta bounce you. You're fucking up the vibe.
You're fucking up the vibe of the room.
Yeah,
Same
people
thing.
are too scared to tell you to shut up because they were. This guy is an ox. This dude and a lot of big people listen to this fucking show.
Yeah,
just an ox. This
that.
kid's probably a handful. This James kid, big kid, puts on his NASCAR M&M coat and just walks out. But he innately knew he was a dick. But he wanted to stay. He was having a good time. But that girl was just awful.
Yeah.
Out
you go.
Well, here, the email ends with this. I'll be talking to you on O&A soon. At least they respect their listeners. I'll be sure to let them know all about it. And if not, and you're the one to tell them first, I'll make sure I'm on the line to speak to you myself. Fuck off, asswipe.
Asswipe.
Fuck off, asswipe.
Fucking ass. What?
You know what this letter reminds me of?
She called me an
asswipe.
Wipe.
You know what this
a
chick
white
is
thing,
like?
by the way.
That is
such a white insult.
What movie was Sarah Silverman in? At the beginning, she gets punched in the mouth. What movie was that? Oh, it is classic. She tools off on this guy in a parking lot and just curses him out, calling him a little cunt and shit like that. And the guy comes up like he's going to get in a fight with Sarah Silverman's boyfriend in the parking lot.
Right.
And he looks like they're squaring off because he goes, "Shut your bitch up," and shit like that. And he's looking at the guy and they look like they're squaring off. Well, this guy just turns around and punches Sarah Silverman right in the face. And that is the type of chick she seems like. With this language, fuck off, asswipe, all that shit. What was the movie?
Way of the Gun?
Way of the Gun. Best opening scene in a movie ever.
And you can't control women when they're out of control in these comedy shows.
Yeah. No.
Because they go, no one better put their hands on me, and no one go up. And she was just Long Islandy, and it was just horrible.
People think because they pay that they have carte blanche to do
anything. And I offer to pay for their drinks. Pay for their drinks and get them the fuck out of here.
It's fun to a point, but then you got no one to shut up. That's what it comes down to.
I've seen shit blurted out from an audience that cracked the whole place up. It was good timing. The guy was funny. And I don't even like that shit. Because it's kind of upstaging and it's attention guy. And then he always seems, since he got the laugh, that he's going to top it so he can't shut the fuck up and keeps doing it. I think an audience should sit there and laugh if they think it's funny, not laugh if they don't. But shut the fuck up.
At times it's so worth it. I went to see Bill Burr, Darnell. Is it Darnell?
Donnell. And Charlie.
And Charlie Murphy, okay? It was Bill Burr killed. Darnell, or how do you say his name?
Donnell,
right?
Donnell, yeah.
He killed. And then Charlie Murphy gets on stage. It was just when he was starting his stand-up after the Dave Chappelle show blew up. He stunk on ice, and he was the headliner. And finally, a girl from the back of the room calls him out on it. And then he decides to go at it with the girl. And the girl upstaged him to the point where it made the whole night worthwhile. Because he wasn't getting anything done on the stage. Yeah. At that point, it was a lot of fun to listen to a heckler. A lot of fun. I wish I could remember some of the lines she came up with.
Well,
but the whole crowd was like, damn, did she just say that? And you could see Charlie Murphy just sweating it out like, oh, fuck, I have nothing to say to that.
Some hecklers are genius, but you work with them. Like, because I can crowd work or do material. I love either one. And if they had added anything except for sociopathic behavior, I'd have been like, yo, fine. And I was really with them until it was like, can you have a sense that do you have a sense that I'm getting a little, can you calm down? Yeah. And the girl he was with, it was the girls. It wasn't the guys. Right. The girls were like, blah.
Listen, we got the Way of the Gun clip that Anthony's talking about, I believe.
Wow. Really?
Hey, you, get up. What are you, retarded? Get off the fucking car.
She's sitting on the car.
Hey, Douglas, get off the fucking car. Hey, fucksuck, get your slippery fucking ass off the car. Listen to me, get off the fucking car with your fucking ass.
Shut that cunt's mouth or I'll come over there and start her head.
You're gonna wish you never fucking got up this morning, asshole, because my boyfriend's gonna fuck you up. And then after that, while he's fucking up your fucking gay uncle over there, I'm gonna fucking cut off your cock and mail it to your mother, you fucking faggot bitch. Gaylord fucking bitch. How do you like that? You like that a lot? You fucking faggot? You like to ass fuck? Fontanella fucking baby head fuck? You like to fuck baby heads? You like to fuck boys? He's gonna fuck you in the ass. How do you like that? He's not even gay, but he'll do it. Just fuck.
Honey, she's got a big mouth, but she's not kidding. I'm gonna whip you silly, and I'm gonna fuck you stupid. You wanna do the man dance? First dance is yours.
And he hauls off and punches the guy's chick in the face. It's fantastic.
So, James,
that seems to be like Snatch.
And did you
like
hear,
that chick
we're in
Snatch.
Snatch, James. We need Snatch on the phone today.
Did you hear what he did? How it went down a little bit? Where he went, oh boy, because he has been in that situation.
Yep.
So because I said to her, listen, can you shut your face? And I look at him and he goes, oh, dude, don't. He has to defend her fucking mouth every single time they go out. That's why he's like, oh,
they
man.
want you on the phone.
Hey, James.
1-866-WOW-1-WOW.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I guess he's on the phone with
Are you on the
Snatch.
phone with Snatch, James?
She's calling right now. She's at work.
All right. Everyone, please do not call the show right now.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
If you're trying to call the show right now, just hang up. So we can get Snatch on immediately.
We need Snatch. We need Snatch.
We need the Snatch on the phone.
Where's Snatch?
We're looking for Snatch. We're looking for Snatch. We're looking for Snatch. Come on, Snatch. We got Aaron. We got Darren. People calling when we beg them not to call. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm calling. What's up, man?
Thanks. Let me ask Darren why he's calling. Darren.
Yeah.
Why are you calling the show?
Yeah, I was listening to the show, and I was hearing Patrice talking about how he's fat and out of shape and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, I got to tell you, I bounce at clubs in Manhattan, and I work with this guy named Leo, and he's like 5'8", and he's kind of...
All right, let's say hi to...
Holy shit,
let's say hi to...
just go babble.
Hello.
Are you known as Snatch?
Yes, I am.
Here she is,
Does it
Patrice.
sound like her?
We just read your...
Of course it does. You hear her with a deep in-and-out girl voice, and she's like, yeah.
You live in Coram, huh? It was a big night out. Big night out in the city, was it?
I just woke up, man. Shut up.
From where? Where'd you live before?
Where am I living?
Shirley?
No.
Oh, that's not even fucking...
Do you hear me?
Fucking, where'd you live, Mastic?
You know what's great about this? You finally get to talk to someone that is hiding behind their computer. Here they are.
Here they are.
They were so brave with their email to Patrice.
Now, Aaron.
Here we go,
Aaron. You moved to Coram.
I will say,
No.
Aaron.
I live in Coram. I have lived in Coram all of my
You
life.
sound it.
Jesus.
That's okay.
I just wanted to let her know that out of I've had hate mail my entire career.
Of course.
This may rank up with the top 3 greatest hate.
Wow, congratulations, Aaron. That's pretty good. Now, why would you write something so scathing, full of personal insults, racial slurs?
You called him an asswipe. That's asswipe. That's the one that hurts.
The capital letters, great fucking job, you fat piece of shit.
And I wrote you back there, Pumpkin. I hope you got that
I
one.
know, I already got it.
All right, you guys are getting a little relationship going. I like it.
She was so...
You're going to turn her around, bro.
It was passion because she was just hurt. But it's like, sweetie, I have to let you know. And evidently, it wasn't this girl who wrote it. Wasn't the girl who had them thrown out.
Wow.
I'm not her.
Well, where is she?
I think you guys should call her up.
Where is she?
He's at home
probably
right
sitting
now.
home right now listening.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Or because sometimes you just get sat next to some people at comedy clubs and they're assholes, and you got to turn around and eat your own. You got to turn around to the table and go, look, shut the fuck up.
They were together.
Oh, it was all us.
But the ones on the left weren't. It was just that one girl whoever she is. But the dude here, James, he had to get up and he had to defend her honor. And I'm like, dude, you don't have to do this. And then I said, you know what, matter of fact, if I'm lying, let me know. I said, sweetie, you go. Now, you three can stay. Wait a minute. You three can stay, but this bitch got to get the fuck out.
Yo, she is a really cool chick. You have no clue. She just got out of the army, okay?
Exactly.
Oh,
and when I wrote, you must have just got... I thought I was writing the other one and not... I thought Snatch was the other one. I wrote, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with you. Maybe it was your birthday or you just got a women's prison.
Ah, same thing.
But it's fucking the army.
Yeah, some kind of institutionalized
Let's
living.
let Aaron talk a little bit here. So, Aaron.
What's up?
Are you still pissed off at Patrice O'Neal?
Yo, I'm just mad that they kicked us out for no reason. They could have at least just moved us so we were out of his face or something. But
Why couldn't you just sit and enjoy the show? That's what I never understand.
We were having a good time until he kicked us out.
Wait, no. Your good time was interfering with the rest of the club's good time.
And how many beers did you have on the Long Island Railroad on the way in?
Yeah, any drinking on the train?
Up you.
No, I used to do that all the time. We used to go into concerts.
We're Long Island guys. We'd go to Madison Square Garden for the concerts, and you get fucked up before you even got to the show.
Absolutely.
It's a long ride on the Long Island Railroad.
That's all right. Wait, what's car on the Port Jeff line?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is.
Ronkonkoma line.
Oh, Ronkonkoma.
Oh, my God.
Even better.
This is such a white trash conversation.
Well,
it makes me sick.
I
really didn't want them to go. It had to go.
Dude, they were on the White Trash Express.
Yeah, that's the White Trash Express, the Ronkonkoma line. Ronkonkoma.
With NASCAR sponsors on the side of the train.
Home of the daytime strip clubs.
A picture of Jeff Gordon on the...
Bunch of 8s and 3s. Lots of 8s and 3s.
Listen, I really hated to do that because they were having a good time, but it was just...
All right.
They had to go.
Ronkonkoma. I love the people that decide the 5-mile drive to the ocean's too far. I'm going to bathe in this fucking polluted lake. Wonderful.
All right, wait, we got another one of the girls. James, I'm going to throw you on hold.
Here's the gangster right here. This is it right here.
Ann.
Hello.
Were you the one that was acting up at Patrice's show?
Yep, and I ain't white trash. Actually, I'm from Brooklyn, so that's where you get the dude from in me.
Oh, she walked out. I've never seen shoulders. She had a Tyson walk.
Oh, wow.
Hey, let Ann talk. Go ahead, Ann.
Yeah, so you kicked us out. You could have told us to be quiet, you know, you didn't say nothing. You say, he's on drugs. He's okay. She's being disruptive. Get her out of here. She's weird.
All right.
What's with that?
I didn't tell you to shut up 85 times, Ann.
No, you didn't.
Well, how many, 84?
What you supposed to shut up when?
I said
you talking about raping the chick or Botoxing the Chinese chick?
So you were paying attention up until the mescaline kicked in. At some point, did you not think, did you for a minute think of not yourself and understand that you had to go? There's nothing in you that thought you had to leave?
No, not even a little bit. You know, if you told me to be quiet, I would understand. Even if you would have told me that I was looking at you funny, I would have.
But I've been to a lot of Patrice's shows. If someone's fucking with him, he will say, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Shut up. He doesn't just kick people out first thing.
I don't.
I have never seen Patrice just go out of nowhere. Because wouldn't the crowd be a little confused if Patrice just started like throwing people? Hey, you, throw them out.
When they left. The show changed for the better, but I'm going to tell you right now, because I don't want to get back and forth with these sociopaths, I'll give them another chance. Next time I'm in, you will... Shut up. The next time you come, I'm going to give you free tickets, complete, what you call it? Comp. Complete. Free drinks, free food, on me, free entrance.
Wow, look at this.
And seriously,
you don't need it.
because...
You can afford it.
All right, listen, who's Chris?
Here you go.
Now,
Patrice,
do you hear
I am hearing how
three of them are like, okay, and there's one asshole named Ann that won't go because she got pride, you fucking idiot.
Hold on, we got the fourth person now that was at the show. Were you guys at the show with Chris?
No, I don't remember no Chris.
Oh,
No.
he's from Quorum, though.
He's a dick.
Hold on, this is another... Hold on.
Chris from Quorum's on the phone.
Chris.
It's Chris from Quorum. No, I wasn't at the show.
All right.
But, you know...
Defending Quorum?
My knee-jerk reaction was to get pissed because you said Quorum was white trash. But let me explain something to you. Quorum has a very large black population called Gordon Heights.
Quorum has a very large black population.
Yeah, Gordon Heights. They make it sound all fancy schmancy. I'm from Gordon Heights.
Piece of shit.
When you look in the real estate section, it says Quorum North, so that people know it ain't Gordon Heights.
Okay, you made your point, Quorum, you know, okay. Neighborhood, whatever. It's not like
They're turning on each other.
Yeah. Fucking real estate agents going at it.
All right, Chris, anything else?
No, that's it, boys. How we doing?
All right. He's defending Quorum, I guess.
All right, I don't even know
So
what.
now we got Ann and Ern back on the line. So you're going to give them... so you guys going to go to the next Patrice O'Neill show?
Yo, I'll go as long as he doesn't go and kick me out again, man.
That's
so
fine.
wrong.
Just don't.
Or at least this time for a reasonable reason.
Yeah, don't.
We should have them come into the studio and heckle us while you're on the radio show.
Just start heckling.
We have them in the corner drinking and see.
We ought to do that to see what it's like. And see, because I agree with Patrice here. If we sat you in the studio and told you, look, just watch the show, enjoy yourself, maybe gave him a couple of drinks, and saw what happened, and had it live on the air, I think we would have a better understanding. Like, we'd be trying to do our show and just, dude, what the fuck, man? What the, Ramon?
All right, let's hear from Ann before we get out of here. Ann?
Yeah.
Ann?
What's up?
Anything else you want to add to this?
No, he was a good comedian. I'm not going to knock him. I watched him on TV, seen him on Comedy Central. He's a good comedian. But that night, he just kicked us out, and we were obviously disruptive, apparently.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever.
Was the Eminem Coke guy?
Make a second opinion, right?
Is the
you don't
Eminem...
go to one doctor, right? You go to two. You need two opinions, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Where are the other doctors?
Well, here's the Eminem guy, James. James?
Yo.
All right.
Is that your girlfriend?
That ain't my girlfriend.
I like to give her something.
I'm sure you would.
She ain't bad. A little army girl, you know, she's fucking been stuck.
Yeah, I ain't the only one that like to give her something. Good luck with that, pal.
Oh, it's like that, no wonder. She did walk like the middleweight champ. She did.
Army chick, you
She's
know.
like, oh, fuck you, nigga.
And you like girls?
Yes, I do. I love them.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd rather be with...
I'm straight lesbian, so don't say nothing, Patrice. I do like males.
You're a little both, whatever, huh?
Yep, and I don't look butch or like a dyke, none of that.
Well, tell Snatch and all you guys, listen, man, you had to go that night, but listen, next time, make sure it's easy to get in touch with the show. Anytime I'm in New York, you guys, I'll get in free, and we'll try to reestablish our relationship.
All right?
Yes, like we were all friends.
All right. And your final words here.
He's good. Go see him. He's fucking great.
Yeah,
but,
I think we'll patch things up.
All right, there you go. There goes Ann. There goes
Take it easy.
And the bye. James.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yo, when Patrice is back out in the city, I will be there.
Hey,
That is guaranteed.
Hey, James.
What's up?
Quickly, what town are you from?
Yo, I live in the Heights, bro.
Oh, okay. He's in the Heights.
I'm the only white dude.
He's with the brothers.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
I was on an hour and 10 minutes before I threw them out. I did 2
Wow,
hours.
all right.
So
these guys got a whole show.
I did 2 shows that night. The first show when they threw them out, and then the show I had to do after.
They got kicked out when the red light came on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Holy, they were handing out checks.
Yeah.
So, James, you got a show out of it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, James.
All right, yo, I'll see you guys at the Hard Rock on St. Patty's Day.
All right.
All right, James. Bring everybody.
You guys bring the whole LI posse with you, bro. I want Coram. I want Shirley. I want Mastic Beach.
I want Bayshore.
I want them all Bayshore representing.
The White Trash Express to the Hard Rock Cafe a week from Friday.
I want Patchogue.
Coram in the house, bitch.
That's right.
All right, James. Thank you.
Easy, bro.
I kind of like that James guy.
Yeah.
Aaron?
You take a convoy down 347.
Finally, you were the one that you were the one that wrote the hate email to Patrice O'Neill.
I am.
Anything else?
Right. No, not really. I said what I had to say in my letter. I was pissed. It was the day after for being kicked out for no reason.
All right.
So that's it, man. I'll go back and see him. I'll give him another shot. You know, maybe this time I'll sit far away and maybe he won't hear my comments so much.
Yeah, maybe you'll enjoy the fat piece of shit.
Maybe I'll try not to drink so much before we go.
Yeah, where is the ass-wipe playing next?
And be honest, you were drinking on the train, right?
Oh, yeah.
Patrice is feeling good about his career these days. WebShark 20's blowing up.
Yeah.
And he's
Oh, that weekend brought me right back down.
right back to reality.
Life stinks.
Hey,
Planet.
What were you drinking? Beers, wine coolers? What was on the train?
Heineken.
Heineken's on the train.
Yeah, kid.
Wonderful.
Jägermeister.
A little Jaeger death.
Were you walking between cars and throwing the bottles out on the tracks?
Black golds for the boys and girls. All right, Aaron, you're all right.
Oh, thanks, man.
All right.
Good talking to you guys.
Definitely. Thanks for sticking up for us, by the way. Opie and Anthony would never do this to us.
That's so funny.
They would never do that to their fans. It's like, oh my God.
All right, Aaron.
She just really tried to destroy my life.
Have a good one, guys.
All right.